November the 11th, 2021. Guys, you're looking at a map that's on space weather. It's one of the links on our website on the left. And we're going to have what they're calling as a partial lunar eclipse, except that it's going to be about 99.9% a full solar lunar eclipse. This map is in Pacific Standard Time. It starts at 11:19 p.m. on the 18th and goes till 2:47 a.m. Into the 19th. Again, the maximum eclipse, though, for the Pacific Standard Time will be at 1:03 a.m. Pacific. Now, Europe and Africa, it will be daytime there, and they're not going to see this. Australia, you're going to get a pretty good look at it. Hawaii, so will you, and all of the U.S. and a good bit of South and Central America. Now, I'll switch the times here so you'll get an idea. Again, starts at 11:19 for you guys out on the West Coast. And I'll go through the different time zones here with this map. 2:19 a.m. on the East Coast. You guys there. It's going to start there. It's going to last to 5:47 Eastern Time, maximum out at 4:03 a.m. It's going to be, just depending on the weather, the overcast, things like that, quite a view. Now, Central Time, like we are in, guys, 1:19 a.m., peaking at 3:03 a.m. and lasting to 4:47 a.m. Central Time. Look at Mountain Time. It's going to start at 12:19 a.m., going to max out at 2:03 a.m., and the eclipse will end at 3:47 a.m. on Mountain Standard Time. So you guys in Hawaii, 9:19 p.m., you'll kind of have an easier view of this because it's going to be much earlier in the evening. 9:19 a.m., peaking out at 11:03 p.m., and ending at 12:47 a.m., 47 minutes after midnight. If we look at the world map, in the dark areas, there's no visible eclipse. Notice Africa, parts of Europe, and as you get into the lighter areas, that's where you're going to see all of the eclipse will be visible. But here you can see that South America is going to get a pretty good shot of it, but North America, guys, down through Mexico is going to get the full view of this thing. Now, in Australia, notice it's an eclipse at moonrise, so that's going to be pretty sharp, too. I hope we get some good pictures from that. Space Weather will post a lot of those. You can post them on your YouTube, Twitter accounts, or whatever it is. But, guys, this is pretty much what we're going to be dealing with, again, 7 days away. Notice Hawaii is also all eclipse visible in that zone, so you guys pay attention. You're going to get some great shots there. It should be, just depending on the weather, a pretty spectacular event. We're not going to see a lot of these in the near term very much. Some people call it a blood moon, but it is almost a lunar eclipse, a full lunar eclipse. It says most of the globe will experience at least a touch of the eclipse. You can check out that location on the visibility map. That's what we just saw. North America and the islands in the Pacific are favored. From these locations, the entire eclipse will be visible from beginning to end. Technically, this is a partial eclipse, but it will be exquisitely close to total. The eclipse expert Fred Espernak, writing for Earth Sky, notes that at the instant of greatest eclipse, the moon's southern limb will lie only 0.8 arc minutes outside the edge of the Earth's umbral shadow. This is an extraordinary test case for a marginally partial eclipse. Photographs taken at that moment may have a diamond ring quality with a sliver of full moon brightness shining from only one side of the shadow disk. Again, they said that we'll find out in 1 week, and a lot of that, again, is going to do to your overcast. But I hope that answered the questions about it. Go back and read through this if you're not, or watch it again if you're not sure what time your area will be. But I think it's going to be very interesting. I love these type of events. It's a heads up, guys. Be safe.